Welcome to episode 21 of the prison series. We are back and better than ever. So now would be a good time to like the video, subscribe, and today we are going to be talking about some of the most famous people who are in jail, right at this moment. So some of these people, I don't think they are still in prison. So Bill Cosby, he was one of the famous people who are in jail, and I think he's out actually. So let's see what else they have to say. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Suge Knight, he's one of the most famous people in prison right now. Death Row Records co-founder Suge Knight was a powerful man in the music industry. He was one who helped the careers of Tupac Shakur and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Yet, not even his influence can help him avoid punishment. After experiencing several incarcerations, he received a 28-year prison term in 2018 for pleading to no contest to involuntary manslaughter in connection with a deadly hit-and-run incident. Currently, Suge is held at the Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego. So, I guess that'll be how you guys can get in contact with him and write him. So the next person on the list, I have no idea who they are, but some of you out there might know who he is. They said his name is Jared Fogle. Besides being the face of Subway, Jared Fogle was also the fast food chain's golden goose, as he provided the company with some excellent marketing material. However, in 2015, Fogle's carefully built image collapsed as he was convicted of child pornography and XXX trafficking. The man got punished with a 15-year-long sentence, which he will serve at the Federal Correctional Institute in Inglewood. Okay, so the third person on the list, another person, I'm not sure who they are. His name is Danny Masterson, the star of That 70s Show. Danny Masterson is currently under great scrutiny. In September 2023, he was charged with 3 counts of that R word. Okay, so although he denies these accusations, he's currently serving 30 years in prison. Also, he was recently moved to California. It's a state prison over there in San Luis Obispo, California, somewhere in California. Okay, so the fourth person on the list, I do know who she is. Her name is Elizabeth Holmes, former business tycoon and current fraud convict. Elizabeth is serving an 11-year and 3-month sentence. The would-be developer of a revolutionary blood testing technology would later be convicted of defrauding investors after the hype testing machines proved either fraudulent or unsuccessful. Currently, Holmes is currently serving at a federal women's prison camp located in Bryan, Texas. Okay. And that seems to be, I guess, where she had picked to serve. So the next person on the list, his name is R. Kelly. We all know who he is. The R&B singer has been active for several decades, yet his activity can hardly be considered wholesome anymore. In 2022, the court sentenced him to 30 years behind bars after numerous charges of racketeering and XXX trafficking. Currently, Kelly is serving time at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago. I wonder, did he pick Chicago, or is that the place that picked him? Okay, so the next famous person in prison, his name is Harvey Weinstein. Okay, I think we know who this guy is, He was pretty popular. So former producer Harvey Weinstein was a very influential and powerful person in Hollywood. However, the Me Too campaign has struck him, and multiple reports of SA have appeared. In 2022, In 2020, he was charged with SA and the R word. He was charged with 2. Sentenced to 23 years. Now Weinstein is detained at Wendy Correctional Facility in Western New York. Okay. Let's see. Next person on our list, they're trying to say Bill Cosby. I'm not sure if he's still in. I thought he was out. He was popular. Okay, so he was a popular comedian whose conduct with several cases of SA received him back. He was accused of SA in 2018, was found guilty during trial. However, after 3 years in prison, Cosby regained his freedom in 2021. Okay. Courtesy of Pennsylvania State Supreme Court, which nullified his conviction. Okay, good to know. Next person on the list, I am not so sure who he is. Joe Exotic. The reality show celebrity has captivated his audiences. But the shame of exotic creatures in his zoo means more than that. In 2020, he was convicted of several counts of wildlife smuggling and conspiracy to kill for money. He was sentenced to 22 years of detention and is now being kept at the Federal Medical Center, FMC, Butner in North Carolina after being diagnosed with cancer. The next person on the list, his name is Ryan Grantham. I don't know who this guy is. He was a known young Canadian actor, but his behavior demonstrated that none of us is shielded from any problems. Irresponsive of our high status, Ryan Grantham was accused of harming his mother in 2020. He was sentenced to life in prison after pleading guilty after the British Columbia Supreme Court in Vancouver. So he got rid of his mother. He put her 6 feet under. So that is why he is in prison. And no, I don't know who he is. Okay, we have one more guy on the list. We do know who he is. He is a reality star, Josh Duggar. Reality TV star Josh Duggar found popularity in the show 19 Kids and Counting, offering viewers an intimate look at the unusual lifestyle of his conservative Christian family. Yet his reputation was shattered in 2021 as he was convicted of receiving and possessing child porn. The case incited a nationwide discussion on the issues that pertain to holding public figures liable and the necessities of considering the safety of children. Josh Duggar was sentenced to 12 years of incarceration and is currently serving his sentence at Federal Correctional Institution located in Texas. Okay. So there is one person we currently have in prison that is very famous, and we all know who that is. Diddy. Yes. And we still don't know whether, he will be released, until things get settled, or if he's going to stay, but we will stay posted, I guess. So that was the 10 most famous people in jail right now, and now would be a great moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below if there's a famous person that we did not mention, or if there's someone else you think is going to end up in jail. That's a good one. So legal lessons learned. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Okay, stop it, Mr. Fox. Okay, so pretty much that's the end of this. That didn't look to be too important. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.